Welcome to your overview of the Teaching Center and recording attendance within Infinite Campus. The Teaching Center is the main screen that you will use as a teacher within this system. Remember, when you log into Infinite Campus, if you don't see the Teaching Center and all your course cards, like you see here on this screen, you may be in the messages or another screen. To get back to the Teaching Center, there's a few ways to do it. Just click the hamburger menu to expand that out. Click Instruction and then Teaching Center. Or if, as in the last video, we showed you how to favorite it, you did that, then just click Favorites and Teaching Center, and that'll take you right back to this screen. Inside the Teaching Center, you will see course cards for every course for which you are the main teacher. One of the things that I want to point out to you in these course cards is this little gear icon that allows you to make customizations to these cards. Let's click that and see what we can do there. When I click the course card for a particular course, a menu slides out from the right. Here, I can give that course a nickname that might be a little easier to read for me than what comes in from Infinite Campus. So let's say, for example, this is my first period Math 1 course. Okay. Now this is only going to be visible to me as the teacher. No one else will see this change, but it does make it easier for me to see. I can scroll down and select an icon, a custom icon for that course. So we'll choose that. That looks kind of mathy. And then let's give it a custom color. And then when I'm done with my changes, I click Save. And now you can see that my course card has updated for my first period Math 1 class. Okay, let's take a deeper look at what you can do in a course card. To access a course card or to go deeper into your course, click the name here in the course card. That will open up your classroom view inside the course card. You'll also notice curriculum, students, and grades. We'll go through each one of those briefly. The classroom view will show upcoming due dates for assignments that you have in your course. This is also a quick place to take attendance. Simply click this button and an attendance window will slide out where you can mark students present, absent, or tardy. Next, we have the Curriculum tab. Here, you can see any assignments that have been created inside of Canvas as they have synced over to Infinite Campus. We'll talk more about how to make sure that happens in a later video. Let's take a look at the Student section. Here, you can find your course roster, Advisory, which shows students who are missing assignments, have late assignments, or non-passing grades. You can record attendance here, again, present, absent, or tardy, along with any comments you wish to leave. There's also a section for lockers, seating charts, if you wish to create those. That's another way you can record attendance as well. And student groups, if you want to create special groups for students. Teachers can generate a lot of useful reports for their classes. Let's look at how to do that. First, we're going to navigate to the folder icon to pull up our main menu. From here, I'm going to click Instruction, and then under the Instruction menu is the Reports section. Here, you can find a lot of reports that you can print, such as missing assignment reports, grade reports, and others. The blank spreadsheet can be particularly useful to teachers. Let's take a look at an example of one of those. Let's say I want to start a beginning of the year checklist. So I give it a title. I set how many columns I want, and then I'm going to add column headers. For example, I might want to record what Chromebook was assigned to that student. Do I have a parent letter signed? Once I have that in there, I click Update. Now I can generate my report. Before generating your report, make sure that you have the correct term selected and that you're in the right section or course that you want to do this for. Here also are some other options. You can change portrait or landscape mode, choose whether the alternate rows are shaded, and so forth. Once you have everything like you want it, click Apply Options, and then Save. you can give that report a name, and then you can generate a PDF, or you can generate a CSV, for example, if you want to export this to Google Sheets. Let's take a moment and focus on how to record attendance in Infinite Campus. The first thing we want to do is navigate back to our teaching center. So I have favorited that, so I'm going to click here and go to Teaching Center. Remember, I can also get to that by clicking the hamburger icon and going to the File menu and then Instruction Teaching Center. But if you favorite it by clicking the star, it's a lot easier. So now that I'm here in the training center, let's talk about recording attendance in one of my classes. One thing that I can tell that I need, one way I can tell that I need to record attendance for a course is by looking at the course card. If I see this little silhouette with a red dot, that tells me that I have not recorded attendance yet for this course. Let's record attendance in one of our classes. We're going to go into the course card and we're going to navigate to the Students tab. From here, I'm going to come down to Attendance, and now I can record attendance. You'll notice that the default for every student in your course is present, and it will stay that way unless you change it. For example, let's say Matthew was absent on this day. I would simply click A to mark him absent. I can also leave a comment. If he's tardy, I can change that to a T as well. When you are done marking attendance in the course, don't forget to click the Save button. You'll notice it pops up a little message that says that it's saved. I'm going to show you a quicker way to do this. We're going to go back to the Teaching Center, and here again I can see my course cards. Notice again, courses that I have completed attendance in show the green check, and ones that I need to record attendance in show the red dot. The quickest way to record attendance for a course is by simply clicking the silhouette that has the red dot. This slides out the menu showing the course roster for that class, and I can quickly record attendance, leave comments if I want to, and then click Save. I can also see a record of attendance for my classes. If I go into the class, click the Students tab, go to Attendance, and then choose Calendar Dates at the top. Here that'll show me historical references for attendance. So here on this date, all students were present. If I made an error on a day other than the present day, I will have to work with my data manager to get that information changed. And that wraps up this video. You've seen how to get to the Teaching Center, how to customize your course cards, how to navigate through your courses, and how to record attendance in a variety of ways.